any of you guys get triggered real easily by people not using the right safety precautions, feel free to click off this video right now. I am a noob. I am not a professional, so I definitely do some questionable things. Without further ado, warning, do not replicate anything you see in this video. Do it all at your own leisure. Let's get right into it. I'm here at Lowe's Home Improvement because we're gonna be getting some wood. I work at this Lowe's, so I'm not gonna be filming in here because it will be awkward for me. And none of these people know that I do YouTube for fun. So yeah, we're gonna keep it kind of low key. But we're gonna go in, I'll probably get some camera footage, but I'm not gonna be talking. So we're gonna get some wood. We're gonna try to keep the budget under, I don't know, like 40 bucks. At the bottom left side of the screen is actually, you'll see the budget throughout the whole video. And that's gonna be how much money I spent. On the right side, it'll probably be hours, unless that is gonna be just too crowded. So without further ado, let's go in. So as you guys can see on the bottom of the screen of how much I've spent, but I will talk about it now. I spent $12.10 on a red oak board, which is a 1x2x6. And then I actually got a discount, an employee discount of $1.34, so that saved us a little bit of money. Then I bought a pine board because I figured it was gonna be cheap. I spent $23.36 on that, and that's a 1x12x6, which obviously, realistically, I can make even more boards out of it and make more money. So the amount of money in this project so far is actually $38.30. I saved a total of $4. So that's not too bad. We're gonna head to the shop. I'm gonna kind of figure out a game plan. I gotta ask my dad about what he thinks would look good. So let's get back to the shop. Okay, so we're finally here at the wood shop. We got pine and then we got red oak. I'm pretty sure this red oak little slab was 13 bucks, and then this was like 28 bucks. The total came out to about 39.80 or something like that. I mean, you'll be able to see at the bottom left of the screen. So you can follow along with how much money we're spending and then how much money or how much profit we can actually make off this. And keep in mind, I mean, I'm in a wood shop, but I don't fully know how to do anything crazy. So like, I guess I'm at an advantage because I have all these tools and equipment that I can kind of use to make it nice. I guess that's kind of the premise. Like, let's see if I can make money because I have no clue what I'm doing. I'll probably get help from my dad and everything. So really what I kind of came up with is that these two scrap boards from when I was doing my cabinets that I can probably use for something. But we're gonna go with the raised dog bed holder. I only need it about 8 inches. So I'm gonna measure off, cut it down. And then for the legs, I actually can probably use these. I was thinking about doing like a dog bone design on like the very bottom of the legs and then only go 8 inches up. And for the face of it, instead of having it completely flat, I think I'm gonna just tilt it very slightly. So let's get this cut open and kind of see what this board looks like. When I was looking at Lowe's, this board didn't look that bad. I mean, obviously pine is pine and there's gonna be like the knots and everything all on it. It didn't look that bad. So this is really the main defect that I see. And this has a pretty big knot right in it. So that's just gonna kind of be cut out. But since I have 6 foot of these, I think this is gonna look pretty decent because I went with the red oak wood because I wanted like a different coloration in it. I don't know if I wanna just kind of do like the main thing and kind of do like 2 small slabs right next to each other. Kind of like this idea with the cutting board where you have your main wood and then you have the 2 little slits down. Probably do something like this, kind of make it look cool. We're definitely not gonna be using that wood because the wood that he used for that, those things are like $120 cutting boards. The way that I'm kind of planning this out is have something kind of like that where it's like not super right up on the edge, but it doesn't need to be 12 inches long. And this is less than 12 inches, so they lied to me. This is about 11 1/4. So I think about an 8-inch board would actually work perfect. So let me actually get a piece of paper. I'm gonna kind of draw this out and kind of get an idea of what I want it to look like before I even do it. The thing I'm gonna do is probably have 2 inches from the wall and then about 1.5 inches up off of it on each side. So 2 inches in, 1.5 inches up, and then probably a decent, probably like 2 inches in between also, I feel like would be nice. And then another 1.5 inches up, and then 2 inches off. So this is gonna be the board that we're gonna cut out, which I'll probably get that cut out now, and then we can always save this piece. What I'm gonna do with the redwood, I don't know yet, because I don't know how I wanna work it in. But I think I wanna do almost like a line down the middle like that, or strip these right down into half and cut them into 1 inches. And then from there, we can actually get it pretty good. Yeah, so what I'm definitely gonna have to do tomorrow, I'm gonna slice down the edges so they're flush. I'm gonna run it through a planer, basically just make everything even. And then from there, I'm gonna drill in just with the jigsaw, cut around the corners. I'm gonna definitely pull it in about 1/4 inch, cut it off, do the same with that. I guess I can actually work on the legs too while I'm already here. So what I'm trying to work on now, and sorry that the things tilted a little bit, maybe I'll fix it actually. So now what I'm trying to figure out is the legs, because what I think I want to do is just do simple legs like this, just kind of box legs on each side, but I only want it 8 inches off the ground. So I don't want it super high, I don't want to take my height. So I'm at a situation where basically I kind of can't really do much more, or I really don't even know what to do at this point. The process is looking a bit rough. I got this going down, but I didn't even think about it because since this is an inch and it's not even a true 3/4 inch, when I run it through the planer to get them all even, it's gonna be very thin. Process ain't working out. Well, so now we're down to the second one. We kind of got this one made up. I'm gonna try to make this one a little bit better. Since my dad's here, he can actually help me. Because the other one I don't think is gonna turn out too well. I'm still gonna try it. And if I can sell that one too, that'd be a bonus. But this one theoretically is gonna be better overall, since I kind of know what I'm doing now. So I finally got this one done. I did this a little bit different because my dad came down and gave me some tips and on what to do. I got this pretty pinched down to where it's fairly even. So it's not too bad. This side is obviously gonna get planed down, which that will probably be the top. This is the bottom, which I got this as basically as even as I possibly can while it dries. I threw another board right up here just for good luck measures, so that can kind of even out. So yeah, it looks pretty decent. This one over here, this one's a bit rough. That one's definitely gonna turn out, I'll still try it and see how it works. Maybe it'll work out pretty good, but I don't know. And this is all that I have left of this board. I got a decent sized sheet, so I can still do some more stuff. So maybe I'll think of something else I can do that I could probably sell and try to make something. I'm definitely gonna call it here though. I haven't eaten yet today, and it is 10 o'clock at night. So I'm just gonna pick up my scrap wood and then kind of, I think, call it quits. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. Hopefully it's not super long. I'm gonna try to, I talked a lot today, but I'm assuming I'm gonna cut a lot of it out because a lot of it was kind of BS. And I mean, right there is exactly how long I've been doing it for. I don't even know off the top of my head. I'm gonna have to do the math and figure it out, but still haven't spent any more money. What I think I'm gonna do for the stain, I'm either gonna, so I got two things. I'm either gonna do a stain or I'm just gonna do like a cutting board oil and just kind of bring the grain out. So I'm probably gonna go with English chestnut for the stain. It's a little darker, but I think it would probably look really nice. I might do a little test piece on the red chestnut and the pine equally, so I can kind of get an idea of what it would look like, because I don't want it to look too weird. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you are, feel free to drop a like and or subscribe. Any questions? Well, not even any questions. If you guys have any tips and better methods to do stuff, feel free to let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm always open to learn. Like I said, I have no clue what I'm doing. I just know, like, obviously to be safe and except for these. I wasn't wearing these in the earlier part of the video when my dad came here and told me, so shout out to him. But I will see you guys in 1 second.
Good morning, USA.
Welcome back, boys. It is now a new day. It's actually really early. It's about 10 a.m. I have an orthodontist appointment today. Then we're gonna go grab some coffee, and then we're gonna head back to the wood shop. So I'll see you in a second. So we're finally at the shop. Instead of getting coffee, I just went with the VA Energy. Hear this. So we left off, this was the bad one, the first one we made. But yeah, like this is a pretty uneven job, so it's definitely gonna get thinned right out. So this one was the second one that we did. And this was kind of the one that I kind of was learning from my mistakes. And I actually did do a difference in size from the first one we did. I actually gave this one a bit more space because instead of trying to match it up dead perfect, I just cut this down to, I think 9 inches, cut out a 1/4 inch piece, and I did the 2 3/4 inches, pinched it together. And I was like, if I have a little bit more space, because I'm gonna have to cut it down anyways to even it out. And this backside is actually pretty flush. I mean, it's gonna get planed regardless. Compared to this one where both sides are pretty bad. So I'm not too sure how well this is gonna turn out. I'm a bit worried on this other one because if I'm planing it and it's warped up a little bit, it's gonna trim those edges down to make it even. And so then if you actually look at the wood, it's gonna thin out towards the edges. Well, let's jump over to the planer. I'm gonna go grab my dad because I've only used that thing once. So just to be safe, I'm gonna get him because he's gonna help me out with it. And then we'll see kind of what we can do. And I'll just do kind of a time lapse of us playing it, and then I'll keep showing you and so on and so forth. So let's get doing that. Post-production's Matt here. Sorry for the abrupt ending. Basically, I got this little clip on the way out. I completely forgot to do an outro bit because I was just in a hurry to get home for dinner. I finished both of the raised dog bowls. One is obviously a little bigger than the other. I ended up doing the stain on both of them. I still have to do the cutting board oil, and that's gonna be in the next segment just to get the final picture, and then we're gonna be posting them on probably Etsy, maybe Facebook Marketplace, try to sell them by the end of this week. As of right now, it is the 2nd, but it also is 2:17 in the morning. That little base plate is, I think what I'm gonna do with that is get little baby eye hooks and then kind of like hang it from a chain and then have that be customized. So if somebody wants their dog's name written on there, I feel like that look really nice, kind of like a hanging little dog basket. But the goal is to sell these. I think I'm gonna post them for about 60 bucks a piece. I feel like that's a fair price. I mean, for the amount of time I put in so far, God, I don't know. I mean, after all this, I probably put in probably like 12 hours into this, so it might not be fully worth it. I'm looking to make something, you know. Something is better than nothing. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If you guys have any ideas on ways I could better improve myself, whether it's with the videos or with woodworking, I definitely want to learn more, and I definitely want to do this challenge again. Feel free to leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you, and criticism is always good, you know. Without further ado, I'll see you guys in 1 second. So bear with me on the noise here. We're gonna do the oil on the top, and basically what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna rub it right on it and then just let it sit because I gotta go grocery shopping. This, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do anything with the nameplate. I got these two boards because it's a little wiggly, so I'm gonna put a board in between the bottom. I'm gonna stain it when I come back from the store, and then I'll staple it in. And then same with this one, I'm gonna put it in between the middle and staple it in, stain it. We're just gonna do the cutting board oil for right now, just because I don't have enough time, and then we're gonna polyurethane the legs, and I think that should be about good. This is taking a little longer than what I was expecting, so let's get going on the cutting board oil and get this kind of finished up. We are finally finished with the project. On the screen now will be the pictures that I took of it that I'm gonna be posting. I'm gonna post them on, I'm probably just gonna post on Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. Maybe like offer up and stuff. See if I can sell them. It is now 4 o'clock. I spent probably about an hour on these today. Can you make money off of it? I don't know. In the long run, I probably could sell them, but as of right now, it would not be worth it, mainly because I don't have the knowledge to make anything. So the amount of time I spend on something isn't going to be worth it compared to just working a 9 to 5. So I guess let's post the job listing. I'll show you what that looks like and see you guys in a second. So it has now been 14 days since I posted the listings on Facebook. I've had like 2 people message me about it. I haven't had a single person buy them. I originally put them up for $65, lowered them to $50, and still haven't made anything on them. So I actually took one home for myself, so I'm keeping one, and I think I'm going to post on Etsy and see if I can sell it. So maybe in a later video I'll do an update, or depending on when you're watching this, in the comments you can actually check. And if there's a pinned comment at the time, I'll just say if I sold it or not. But in conclusion to this whole video, can a novice woodworker make money woodworking, or whatever the title is? I don't want to say no, because I kind of started on something that's more of a niche, I guess. Like, I mean, it's hard to sell custom stuff for a high price. Like, there's a very small amount of people that are willing to pay $50 for a dog bowl holder, you know? So it's like, maybe if I chose something a little bit easier that I could sell for cheaper and make more money quicker, there's probably better things that I could have made. I think these ended up turning out pretty decent. Definitely better than what I expected I was going to do. You know, I mean, there's a lot of ups and downs throughout the whole video. And I mean, as you guys can see, you'll understand that there's just, I ran into issues. I kind of corrected them and made it to the end. Hopefully the video isn't too boring. Hopefully you guys stuck through all the way to the end. If you guys do enjoy these style series, let me know. I'm going to be doing another one here soon. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be about, but it's going to be about, can somebody make money doing something? So without further ado, hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, feel free to drop a like and subscribe for more. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for coming back. And if you're new, welcome. See you guys later.